What is going on, guys? I'm SceptileMC, your George, the coach of your San Francisco Arcaniners, here to bring you my GBA Season 7 Week 8 team builder against the Utah Jasmine. I am on a very short time frame for this video, so I'm not even going to waste any time. He has Manaphy, Zapdos, Freeuniclus, Hippowdon, the Breloom, the Golbat, the Scrafty, the Klefki, the Cloyster, the Lantern, and the Swellow. So, immediately looking at his team, I am very scared of Manaphy, and the Zapdos. Freeuniclus could put in a lot of work if it is a calm mindset. And the Hippowdon can also just wall me. The Scrafty kind of is threatening, and the Breloom as well. The Swellow could potentially be threatening, but I do have Registeel for that. And Cloyster is also not too scary versus my team, actually. I don't think he'll bring that. But I decided to start this off with, actually, this is 100% the wrong team. I'm gonna have to edit that out. There we go. I opened up the wrong team, so I'm sorry about that. But starting off with our Entei. So I have a Lychee Berry like Entei right here with max attack, Atom, and Nature because I want Sacred Fire. Of course, I'm shiny then. I have a 132 HP, 4 defense, 4 special defense, and a 116 speed. My speed, believe, is so I outspeed, if I can check my Mew real quick, just so I outspeed Jolly Breloom because that's the only thing I need to outspeed. And then I have the Natural Gift and the Lychee Berry. So the Lychee Berry serves kind of two purposes in this game. If I go for Natural Gift, it is a 100 base power Grass type move to maybe try to pick up a KO on the Hippowdon, or if he wants to try to set up with Manaphy, I can go for that against it. It also kind of serves a purpose for if I go for Sacred Fire on the switch into the on the Hippowdon and I get the burn, he could put me into Lychee Berry range with Earthquake, because I can survive Earthquakes. And I keep going for Sacred Fire, and he's probably thinking, oh, he's probably going to switch or something, or I just go for Earthquake to try to take him out, or to weaken him as much as possible. And then I have my Lychee Berry, and then I'm +1 attack, and I could possibly take him out, and then fire Extreme Speed, so that's that set right there. The rest of the bulk is just into HP, and then I kept an odd number, and then 4 and 4 for obvious reasons. Next up, we got Samahata right here. This is my Garchomp. This is the Life Orb. SD set with the Fire Fang, the Earthquake, and the Stone Edge. I don't need Dragon Claw. I have the Stone Edge for the Zapdos. Everything else I just spam Earthquake against. And the Klefki and the Breloom, I would click the Fire Fang. Pretty self-explanatory spread here. Nothing too complicated, I think. So that's that mon. Next up, we got Captain. Now, Captain's my win condition in this game. For if he doesn't bring the Scrafty, I just win with this thing. Cause with the Calm Mind, the Taunt, and the Roost, he can't break me. I have enough speed to outspeed Jolly Breloom, so unless it's Choice Scarf with Spore, he can't do much to me. I can taunt the Hippowdon. I take 25% from an EQ, and I can taunt Freeuniclus, and then he can't set up versus me, and I can win the Stall War 1v1. So this Pokemon is really my win condition. I'm gonna try to Calm Mind versus probably like the Hippo or something, or the Lantern maybe if he decides. I don't think he'll stay in versus me with Lantern, but the whole plan is that I get as many Calm Minds as possible, click Side Shock, outspeed everything. But to do this, I'm gonna have to take out the Manaphy probably, and just maybe weaken the Zapdos a little bit, in case it's like a Specs variant or something. And I have to take out the Scrafty, obviously. So the Manaphy and the Scrafty get taken out. I don't think he has anything that can actually deal with Mew then, but that is kind of just up in the air about that. So nice easy spread right here. After that, we got LCap. LCap, after having a very impressive performance last week, is going to come back on the team with an Expert Belt set this time, with just a Timid Nature, 28, 4 and 4, and again the odd number, and the max special attack. Expert Belt, because with this spread, I think I hit almost everything for super effective damage, and the only thing I don't think I hit for super effective damage would be the Klefki. Yeah, and I'm not going to stay in versus a Klefki anyway, because it's probably going to be specially defensive, like, if anything, and then a Shadow Ball's not going to do much anyway, and I don't really want to get T-Waved. But yeah, anytime this thing comes in, I have a super effective move to hit pretty much everything, so it's not a bad mon to bring in against really anything as, like, a revenge killer. Might have to play around a bit on the prediction game, just so I can catch, like, the Golbat or something, or the Hippo. Freeuniclus, maybe the Zapdos on the switch, or the Manaphy. Basically, this thing outspeeds a lot of, pretty much his whole team, except for the Swellow, and it deals, like, super effective damage to all of them, so. Now, I have talked about Swellow a tiny bit, and how it's a pretty big threat, so this is my Registeel right here. Now, while Swellow's a big threat, I do consider the Scrafty an even bigger threat. And the whole point of the Registeel right here is actually to go in on the Swellow, get up the rocks early game, and if he U-turns out, like with the Swellow, I can go for an Iron Head or a T-Wave on the Scrafty. He activates my Chople, I can survive any hit, I can calc it to see if I can take another one, and then I go boom, explode, and potentially remove the only counter to the Mew on his team. So then after that, we do got the Suicune right here. The Suicune is Wakan Berry, 140 in speed with the Timid Nature to outspeed Jolly Breloom again. I got 172 in special attack. After this, with the 172 special attack and +1, I can actually take out a non-bulky variant of Zapdos after Stealth Rocks with Ice Beam, and then if so, in that case, if he's a bulky spread, if he's not a bulky spread, I think I KO after Rocks, and if he is a bulky spread, I outspeed anyway, and I can get off another, maybe like a second Calm Mind or the Ice Beam, because then he wouldn't have much speed, because he needs a lot of speed to actually outspeed my Suicune on this spread. And the 196 allows me to take any hit. So if he's a defensive spread, he's not gonna be able to touch me. If he's an offensive spread, he's going to get off a hit, but I have the Wakan Berry for that, and then I pretty much outspeed the rest of his team. The Surf and the Ice Beam are pretty obvious self-explanatory moves, and then my last move I decided on was Shadow Ball, just so I could hit things like the Lantern and yeah. But anyways, guys, I just got the text saying my time is up, and perfect timing as well. So guys, that's gonna be the end of the video. I'm sorry I got this up late, but life is life. Anyways, guys, I am SceptileMC George, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.